I'm from the US. I'm here. I've been here for a month and I'm gonna be here for another month, and I'm just here to show you around Kyiv a little bit, some tourist attractions that you might be interested in. As you can see right here, it's Shevchenko University. It is actually the best university in Ukraine. It's a public institution, which is kind of surprising since all of the top institutions in America are all private. So it just shows you how great the public education is here. As you can see, it's this striking red color. It's actually the only red you can see on the street from either side, so that's pretty outstanding. Next we're going to go to the Opera House, so it's right down the street, so we can take you there. Here we are at the Opera House. It was built in the mid-19th century and it actually burnt down 30 years later, kind of like in The Phantom of the Opera by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Maybe that's where he got the inspiration from. I don't know. But I like the architecture on this one a lot better. The original was kind of square and not very detailed. This is actually very, very exquisite. And as you can see right now, they're actually filming for a movie about World War II. And this is actually supposed to be a recruitment camp for the former Soviet Union. Well, next we're going to the Golden Gate. Don't confuse it with the Golden Gate Bridge like I did. Something completely different. So that's where we're off to next. Here we are at the Golden Gate Bridge. It was built somewhere around 1037 and it actually was destroyed and then rebuilt, but I'll tell you about that more when we get inside. So you can see, like, they have part of the original gate that still remained here, and then they have all the pink stone. It's all the stuff that was rebuilt. So many stairs. I think you can go out on each level and observe the different views, but we're going all the way to the top. The reason it has the name of Golden Gate is because it was made out of a gold-like material that they say you could have seen from a mile away. So, as being one of the first things you would have seen coming into the city, it'll make a great first impression. Here we are at one of my favorite places. It's St. Sophia's Cathedral. It was actually built around the same time as the Golden Gate. It took 3 decades to complete. It's one of the many Golden Dome churches here in Kyiv. And they're my favorite part of the city. They're just beautiful to look at. And it's just amazing that it's actual real gold on top of all these churches. You can see some of these bells are really old, from like 1946. So here, as you can see, there's more bells. There's everywhere. There's tons of bells up here. Well, here we are at St. Michael's Monastery. It was built actually in the Middle Ages, so a really long time ago, but it was destroyed in World War II by the Soviet Union. So it was only rebuilt a decade ago, so only like 10 years ago it was rebuilt. And it's kind of interesting because it faces St. Sophia's, almost like they're in competition with each other over which one has like the best architecture, the most golden domes. But for me, my favorite is St. Michael's. And this literally means Independence Square. As you can see, there are many fountains and beautiful monuments here, including this one. The square was given the name Independence Square after Ukraine's independence in 1991. And it's very modern now. It has an underground mall. This is the site of the first metro station. It's very interesting. It's so great to just enjoy the sun out here. As you can see, a lot of people are enjoying the fountains, such as me. Nice to cool off after a hot day. There's many merchants and many things. As you can see, they're cleaning the streets currently, so you might want to move over this way. They close down the street every Sunday so pedestrians can walk on it like we are now. And this is our final stop. There's lots of shops, many little restaurants you can sit at. It's beautiful. I've had a wonderful time. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. I've had a wonderful stay here, and I hope that I can share a little bit of Ukraine with everyone.